Yeah. 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 Cause you scared out here. You scared about. I'm channeling the certainty.
Using it as well. The triumph of Machiavelli inspired, awaken a sleeping giant, commander to reap Zion. Fresh from the fire, and it's a formal attire. It's from foreign design, and I call a club. Supply it, but I hobby got. Try me not, that's the caveat. You probably get the same thing my last body got. Poet Lafayette, sweet chariot, the Maserati. The one to watch, born to give it a ox.
Let's go. I ain't even scheduled this because I'm coming up here to drop the flame. I ain't ready. You already know what I'm gonna do.
My blood is different than the blood that you breathe if it's yellow. I'm colder than the park rollers and leaving no bellow. I'm older than the bar code, it ain't easy to tell. The rap John Henry, they said we deep in the railroad. I'm in the metal, the rock roller.
Yeah, you know me. You know what I'm about to do.
The rich and then burnt it in the ash. A reoccurring theme and then turned it into cash. The reoccurring theme is the hurt lives in the past, but undeniable.
Peace. What up, Everest? I see these people up here, they talking crazy. So I gotta check them. I gotta check them. Go let the people know, Rel, that I'm up on here. I just came on here, but if you want to let some of the guys know that I'm up here, yeah, because I was watching some of these people talking heavy. You know what I gotta do? Ronnie, what up, baby?
Hate in the face and read the message in his eyes. They click, baited the nation and requested the response and dictated the makings of the.
I got receipts, I got video receipts, I got it all on here. We can act crazy. I don't care if it's just us in here. Because I'm dropping it to death. Plenty of other people going to go ahead and see.
The population of the world has grown, and more people in the streets that live in gorgeous homes. A lot of heavy complex homes, the stores are shown. I'm trying to study all the language on the Georgia stones. To prove the classic joy, what the fool believes, and what the teachers in the school believes is very different from what the thieves in the class and rule believes. I'm trying to give y'all some jewelries. We under pressure like a diamond mine, hunting it's something like a phenomenon.
And we losing light, and like Shyamalan, huh? Oh, think just because that I'm up over on TikTok that I don't be in these streets right here, this YouTube streets, they don't think I'm not lurking. Because I'm lurking on these little YouTube streets. Because really, I thought it was going to be more competition over here, to be honest with you. But I'm going to tell you, it's a whole lot of fuddy-duddies over here. Would-be educators swearing up and down that you the information. But really, it's crazy, man. It's a wild thing, man. It's a wild thing, bro. Because you holding these Europeans schooling in too high of a regard is the problem. They gave you the curriculum. Now you call yourself a doctor or you got your master's, you got your master degree. That ain't gonna help you. You see, the sun returned. That master degree not gonna help you no more. You hear me? That black African, we out of Africa, all of that hoopla, we not having that no more. All this blah blah, yeah, comedic science and all of that. Yeah, it's comedic science, but first things first, you need to know what chemet means. If your teacher don't even know what chemet means, then you lost from the rip from anything he tell you. You lost in the white sauce, the Alfredo. You like a little piece of cracked pepper down in there. Somebody gonna have to take a butter knife and get you out of there. I'm just being real with you, man. That whole out of Africa shit is trash. See, I can't talk my shit on TikTok. They won't let me talk fly. Soon as you get to talking fly, it's a problem. And if you got a problem with what I say, people, y'all's all welcome to come and see me. I seen the one dude, he got the jaw off the side of his head like this. Man, I wish you would come up and try to see me, man. I would bring out ancient stuff on you just because you got a thing off the side of your head. We don't wear that over here, okay? We don't wear that, my mans. I don't care what they stroked you up to be, homeboy. I'm going to tell you, this right here, you think gotta be on some cosmic levels or you gonna get lost. And that's what I feel like we losing these people, but they the people that's not rising with the vibration. Is very obvious that they just trolls. I was looking on the thing. These people did a whole live stream about me. Dr. Ma'at. Yeah, I'm putting you out there. Yeah, your whole you and Unk and the whole Sotnetter crew. What you doing live streams about me for? And I see that your numbers ain't looking like they was after I came up there. That's why you don't want me over there, because you know. You already know. Dr. Ma'at, then she have, she have Port City, Sutton, and Mo Fax on there. The whole crew. I destroyed that whole crew. So what is you up there doing a little commiseration together? Why you up there commiserating? And you see that don't nobody really want to see that because you ain't had that many views on that. See what I'm saying? Your views wasn't healthy. Your views was bony. Yeah, I'm gonna come with the receipts. Here, you know what I mean? Like, it's real easy. I just dropped a new video showing that they came here and enslaved us. They came here and enslaved the Native American, indigenous American people. I just did a whole video. Normally I just let the guys that deal in that area, like Dane Calloway and them brothers, do their thing. You know what I mean? Because I stay in the my area, because they handle that, man. They take care of that. But that's what I want. I want y'all that come up here and try to debate this right here, so I can keep on schooling you no matter what. The people who seen what I was saying, they know that that's real. There's no getting around it. Now I'm gonna share my screen, and we're gonna drop a couple more receipts up in here. I ain't got a lot of time, but I got enough time to go ahead and get this bread. You hear me? Share the audio. Share it. Now let's get to this money. Let's get to this bread. Because you see, I got every receipt known to man out here. I got every receipt. Huh? There it is right there in the first line of the paragraph, man. Let me move it up there to you right quick. Let me get it all the way big so you can see the whole screen. While the natives had been forced into slavery and servitude, ladies and gentlemen, as early as 1636. It was not until King Philip's War that the natives was enslaved in large numbers. Fisher wrote in the study. In 1675 and 1676, war pitted Native American leader King Philip, go research that, also as Metacom, and his allies against the English colonial settlers. I wanted y'all to see that they was calling us Native Americans and they put us in slavery. Now they cycled us out of that. Now they have somebody else up that I ain't never seen on no plantation, and you got your own plantations today, and you ain't doing shit with them plantations. You ain't doing a goddamn thing, and they giving you money right now. Let's keep going. Keep wearing your ass out. During the war in New England colonies, routinely shipped Native Americans as slaves to Barbados, Bermuda, Jamaica, Algiers, Shane, Spain, Tangier, and North Africa. There it is right there. I mean, what's up? I don't see no Mongolian people in North. I don't see no Mongolians in North Africa. I don't see no Mongolians in Spain. I certainly don't see no Bermuda Mongolians, and I don't see Barbados or Jamaica Mongolians. Do you? Could you see that receipt right there? I just want to make sure, since I ain't got no moderator in here with me to be able to control the chat while I'm in here, and I can't see the chat when I drop the receipts. Somebody please let me know, could you see that receipt? Because we're going to keep going. I just want to make sure you could see. Put a 1 in the chat if you could see that receipt that I just showed you. There's somebody in the chat, put a 1. Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 and we're going to keep it pushing. We got a couple people in here. Hello. Whoever's in the chat, whoever's in here, there's 5 people in here. Put a 1 in the chat if you could see that receipt. Can y'all even hear me? Hello. Okay, so y'all can hear it. All right. So you can hear. Okay, all right, cool. Just took a minute to get the response. All right, so let's get back to screen sharing that. Let's get back to it. Like I said, during the war, they shipped us to everywhere. There were so many of us, they didn't know what to do with us. We got more people than the rest of the world combined here. While Africans who were enslaved did not know where they would be taken, Native Americans understood that they could be sent to the Caribbean plantations and face extremely harsh treatment far from their homes and communities. You see this? According to the study, fear of this fate spurred some Native Americans to pledge to fight to the death. There it is. While others surrendered, hoping to avoid being sent overseas, the study found. Are we seeing this clearly? Let's go. Like, here it is. I mean, come on. I mean, it's right up in your face. Here it go right here. I'm going to make it nice and big for you. Why shall we have peace to be made slaves? Indian surrenderers during and after King Philip's War appear in the journal Ethnohistory, a volume devoted to the scholarships of indigenous slavery. Ladies and gentlemen, do you see any Mongolian slaves? No. And let's be clear, we were never slaves. The word slave comes from the Slavics that they brought here. They brought millions of Slavic people. The origin of the word slave comes from the Slavic. We were never known as slaves here. So if you're captured, if you're captured and you're thrown into a POW camp, this is not slavery. This is you being captured while this is wartime happening. Native American enslavement was documented in colonial correspondence. ship records, court cases, town records, colonial governments, orders and petitions from colonials and British governments. In fact, I had one brother who just went over to England and found the emblem of America. And of course, she is melanated. She ain't no Mongolian looking recessive gene pool, 6 genome sequence talking about you indigenous. And by the way, just to be clear on my stance on this whole indigenous word that everybody keeps throwing around out here. Oh, I'm indigenous. I'm indigenous. That means I'm a native. No. Indigenous and autochthonous and native and all of these different things, aboriginal, all of these different things mean something different. Native means you was just born here. That's all that means. All right. So when you're the autochthonous person, when that means you are like when you talk about the Aborigines of Australia, you say that a lot of people know about the Aborigines of Australia. When you say that you're Aborigine or you're not indigenous or Aboriginal or any of these things, you're saying that all the people on that landmass come from you. That's what that means. You're not just allowed just to come around talking about you're indigenous when you have round follicle hair and recessive gene traits, because you can't make anyone but yourself. Literally. 2 of you lay down, you're only gonna get you. 2 of us lay down, ain't no telling what you're gonna get. But here we go. Even contemporary official historians of the war all point to the same thing. Indians were enslaved en masse and either distributed locally or sent overseas to a variety of destinations, Fisher wrote in the study. So here it is right here, ladies and gentlemen. Like the people who are sitting here and denying that this is real, literally are agents of these people. Dr. Ma'at and all y'all, you are straight up complicit. And I'm going to tell you something. The sun is back. So the sun is watching you, period. All you got to do is just keep doing what you're doing. At the end of the day, you're helping them to genocide people still today. You're helping them to disenfranchise us today. Africans, when they come here, if you come from anywhere, you ain't going to be African American. You're going to be named as your place of origin, period. So when you say you just African American and you just throw it around like that, there's no there's no where's Pan at? Where's Pan? Where's the country of Pan? You want to call yourself Pan African? Both misnomers. Where's the country of Pan then? And Dr. Umar, he'll run around telling you that. Oh, there ain't no country. Where's the country of Asia? Where's the country of this? Where's the country of that? Where's the country of da da da? But you don't know that you don't supposed to say that a person is black. You don't know the legal repercussions behind you setting up a whole school to be able to go tell people that they're black. But you are the leader that people is leaning on. You and Dr. Ma'at, y'all citing. Wow. Look, you can't even read this and comprehend it. Even are enslaved. Like how many Mongolian people do you know? In mass. Like they'll read that and just go right over that. And, oh yeah, and then you know what? And then monkey bones. There it is right there in your face. You don't really need to go anymore, but I will anyway. Studies of native slavery have opened up in recent years, Fisher said, with Award-winning books published in 2002, 2003, highlighting the systematic nature, like it's still going on right now. It's a systematic because they want to trick you, or they want to get in where they fit in and then just expand from there. They don't get you head on. They get in where they fit in, and then they slowly and slowly and slowly expand. That's what they do. Nature of the indigenous enslavement. Even with English colonies, Fisher's study on those who surrendered in King Philip's War looks at what factors contributed to native slavery and the impact enslavement had on Native Americans for generations. Still today. It was not the reason why they wanted to enslave you is because you knew how to plant shit called the milpa planting system. I always talk about that because that's an intricate system. You couldn't. The Africans didn't even know if any of those things were poisonous. They didn't even never seen any one of those things. So how are they going to know how to grow that, let alone grow something that makes the terra preta? It's literally all bullshit. It's all bullshit. Literally. That was it. Look. Fisher examines the short and long-term effects of native slavery in his study, noting that during the war, the widespread fear of being sold overseas as slaves was used by Philip's allied Native Americans as a tool to recruit natives to their side. Do you see that? So they was the Mongolian cats that they was bringing in to help them, and they was literally changing us out as we went, literally getting rid of us and putting them in. Like, I don't see how people just don't get that. Like, you're just literally, if you don't get that, Dr. Ma'at, if you don't get that, Dr. Umar, you either too stupid to even be teaching anyone, or you're complicit. There's no gray area. You're complicit in working and funded by those people. I'm tired of pulling the punches with y'all. I'm tired of pulling the punches with you. If you act like you can't get this right here, that means that you are them. Like, and the lines being drawn. I'm tired of playing with you. For real, for real. You act like you don't get it. Some Native Americans offered their services to English in the war. You see this? And then they turned around and called you savages. That's what you don't realize, because there's plenty of documents of how the settlers and all the different pilgrims, they like to call them, came here, and they got help from us, right? Meanwhile, unbeknownst to us, the people who are leading these groups are literally going back and writing that we're savages. But in the same paragraph, like they do today, but in the same paragraph, they're saying, oh, we had to lean on them for food, clothes, and the more people we brought, the tensions got higher because they had to lean on us more and more for the food and the clothes and everything. And the farmer, they ain't know how to do nothing. They was coming here bony, sick, and suffering. Their kids didn't live past 5, and they was hungry. So we showed them how to farm, showed them how to do all these things, and then right in the same passages, they were calling us savages. They brought diseases, couldn't eat, couldn't farm, didn't have no name, had no culture, had nothing. And then you come here filthy, stinking like shit, and can't even feed yourself. off a boat for weeks on end. A lot of y'all died. And you gonna sit here while we're standing there healthy, giving you food and water, and call us savages? Not on my watch, big guy, because I'm gonna tell you exactly who you are. Because sexually transmitted diseases you brought here alone devastated many, many towns here. Because you was over in Europe banging anything straight up. You always got a stereotype for someone else's group, don't you? Well, here go one for you. Because you sit there and act like everybody else is the problem, but you bring all the problems. Then since you got here, we've been in nonstop wars. We've been on 2 wars just to this year alone. That was sent, that broke our country. Poisoned the waters, poisoned the air, poisoned the people, poisoned the animals. And then you turn around on your news stations with a collar shirt on and a shaved face and act like someone else is the savage. No, I beg to differ. I beg to differ. You was filthy. You was sick and suffering, and you was filthy. Hairy as shit, flea ridden. They do the same thing to us today. What I just showed you a second ago, right there, that wording and everything, I'll show you the next Jones. I'm gonna be on live on TikTok and I'm gonna break that whole John down. But because I got some other receipts I want to put up on the platforms. But man, listen, 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 listen. It's about to be a wrap, y'all. For these African Pan Africans, I'm about to put your ass in a pan, fricassee your ass, put some hot sauce on you, and eat you like a chicken sandwich. I'm about to get funding, and once I get the funding, I'm gonna wear your ass out. This is me with this is low budget, high quality right now. I'm gonna go full blown Mr. Miyagi on your ass. I'm gonna go full blown. I want every mind because how don't you get it? Please tell me. Please tell me. You've been hanging around with all the rappers too much. Is your problem? Now you want to be seen as a in the same light as a rapper. I don't want to seen. I don't want to be seen like that. I ain't a rapper. You see, them people is paid by them folks. I'm drawing the line. If a dude get on a record and tell you that when you wake up in the morning, first thing you think is your somebody that look like you was your op, that means that is them. I seen the one dude, he had his whole face tatted, and then when I looked deep into the tats, he had Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Fendi, and Prada all over his face. But then turn around and tell you, I don't fuck with white folks. I don't fuck with no white people. You fuck with all white people. Fuck you talking about? You fuck with nobody but white people. What? You got Gucci, Fendi, Prada on your face and you wearing all of it. money up here. It's time to call it. It's time to. Somebody got to call the balls and strikes, man. Somebody got to call it fair game. And you looking like a trinket lover up here. It looked like somebody gave you $1 million and you seen a fair down the street and you walked down to that fair. And you bought everything and wore that shit home while you was blowing on your whistle. Goddamn trinket lovers. You a trinket lover. It's not going to be tolerated on this planet no more. I'm going to wake my people up is what I'm going to do. See, the thing is like people like, you know, they want to pop out, but they scary. They scary because they know if they pop out, our people will leave them there. They'll see you rise just to see you crash and burn like Malcolm X. Like Martin Luther King. You see? So I don't want to be nobody's martyr. But my life ain't dedicated to no cubicle. And you see, I got a purpose out here. I'm hoping I can help someone else find their purpose too. But when you're looking at these things, it's very easy to see that you gotta be a stupid ass. You gotta be stupid as fuck for you to go over in Africa and look in a desert for the oldest signs of life, knowing that the oldest civilizations and biggest civilizations are going to be where the most water is. You got to look at the planet in a totality in a totality way. The whole planet, see what landmass has the most resources on it. Then you go to that landmass, and that is where, when you see population booms around the world, like in Asia 4,000 years ago, if you go check, you'll see that there was a population boom in Asia. And so where you think that population boom came from? Dumbass. And these are the stupid motherfuckers that's running around here trying to teach people. Get the fuck out of here. That shit's over. If you see a population boom in an area, somebody must have brought some crops over there that's sustaining that area. And it couldn't have been where there ain't no crops at before that time. I mean, how the fuck? This is very simple mathematics in my mind. What up, y'all? You already know what this is, man. Hostile takeover. I don't care about their feelings. I'm not coddling you. I don't have no kid gloves. For real. I'm up here to wear your ass out. Period. I got you on all the levels, and you can't answer nothing because it's way above your plane. It's just and I started my meditation walk yesterday. That was all me, just literally, just so focused. Like literally, I don't think about nothing else so much. Like the hieroglyphics and all that is ingrained and burnt into my brain. So it don't matter if I go to sleep. It's like literally sitting on my head. Yeah, right. Exactly. Let's go. Where's these people at? Go get me the next debate because I'm hungry. I'm fucking starving over here. I ain't have a lot of time up here, but I said, look, I'm gonna come back up. I'm gonna come on here later on. I'm gonna come back on tonight at 7, and I'm gonna pull up the whole study. I just gotta sync my my pictures to this computer, and then because I got a bunch of oof. Yo, we're gonna get into that LiDAR shit. I got that LiDAR on deck. They don't want it. They found 60,000 new buildings and sites in the Amazon rainforest just with LiDAR, man. You know what they said? Oh, they look. They said, oh, they dated them right from the LiDAR. They said, oh yeah, they look about 1,500 years. Yeah, we could safely say they're about 1,500 years old. What? I appreciate y'all, man. And I'm like, hold on. You ain't even go on the ground and you just gonna guesstimate how old that is. First of all, you don't know shit. Number one, you ain't connected to this planet at all. This is the new world to you. 90% of the Amazon rainforest is not explored. So they don't even know shit about the Amazon rainforest. Really, they didn't choose that area because we have the natural springs here. You got to know that they know the geography, man. When they was in Europe, they was bony as fuck. Where was they gonna go? Because that's the old world of them, right? The top of Europe, all of that area. That's what people don't know. That was the Fertile Crescent area. They thought South Africa, South Africa, they thought that was uninhabitable. That's what they said back then. You couldn't inhabit South Africa. That's what white people said. But it was people down in South Africa already. But they said it was hot as shit down there, but there was tribes. But that Fertile Crescent area is the old world. Go look up the map of the old world to the Europeans. You see, now they came here and said that this is the new world, and then we got our melanated people running around agreeing with that bullshit. You don't got no water nowhere else, man. You don't got no water. How are you anything? See, you got to realize these people they are controlling the agriculture. And that's the most important thing. People are like, why? Well, and I bring up the crops and shit. They be like, why? What does that got to do with anything? You see what I'm saying? But these are your fucking teachers, yo. These are the people who are teaching you. What does that have to do with anything? When I bring up crops and water, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Next time somebody say that, I'm gonna tell them. I'll tell you what you do. Take a trip from start walking. Start walking from at the Atlantic coast to the Pacific coast. Just start walking. Just because since you don't know, that don't mean nothing to you. Just start fucking walking, dog. Start walking right now. Don't consider nothing. Don't consider nothing. Just start walking right now. And I'm gonna see how far you get without wanting a drink. Or you needed something to eat. And I ain't gonna give you shit. Because you think that people can migrate like that. You think that people can do that. You think it works like that. You think that you just consider the people, but not resources. Like, if you're gonna consider people, you gotta. If you took a road trip right now in your own car, you would fill up a whole cooler full of stuff in the back of your junk. Would you or would you not? Would you not fill up a whole cooler in the back of your shit? You got sandwiches, chips, drinks for days, your bud if you want it, your whole shit. You pack your shit, your clothes, right? Do you need food, water, and clothes when you're traveling? Yeah, that dumb motherfucker be done in 2 hours, and he wasn't the healthiest looking motherfucker I ever seen in my life. And it's those types of people that they put up And they give them all kind of money. You see, go look at these people they put on these different channels. They literally promote the dummies. They want us to look stupid as shit. They don't care no more. They don't care anymore. The dumber, the better. We got the one girl talking about my booty hole and all this other shit. Literally, when she said that, that is the that's the bottom. That's the bottom. That's you. That's us hearing the clink of the penny in the bottom of the bottle. Clink, 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 clink. There ain't shit left. Our problem is we go and buy rappers. That's the problem. When are we as a people gonna come out Big Tigger in the basement party? Us as a group of people are still in a basement party. I'm going upstairs. Anybody want to come? Because I'm getting the fuck out of there. I don't feel like being in the basement no more. Ain't shit getting done because they just throw shit down in there. Literally, we're in a basement party as a people, as a group of people, because we listening to Sexy Red and 6ix9ine, and we're thinking that shit's funny. Blue Faces and all of these. I think that those people are have to get on their own walk. I don't have nothing personally against the people, but you not realizing you an ancestor, my brother, my brother, my brother. You ain't just those white people. You worse than them white people. You like what's that one movie? The Rise of the Lycans. You like the lichens that protect the motherfucking bloodsuckers. That's you. They send you out when they just sit there and watch you fight us. And our own people is literally straight up in a basement house party. But now the walls done got sweating. We holding these fucking rappers in high regard like they actually is some fucking, but they dumb as shit. You got cats calling themselves a boss when you ain't did shit out here. Literally. You got dark skin and they gave you money and you went to the fair and you bought all the trinkets. You're a trinket lover and you're out here flossing. Don't you know that our population is under the poverty line? And I'm not going at white folks no more, because I'm gonna tell you, our people, we have enough money to get us out of that situation as a people. But are those rappers that they give it to, they make sure they strategically, it's a law of power. Strategic money, when you give the money. See what I'm saying? And that's what they do. They'll give you the money. It's like a finesse man, a cat that want finesse women all the time. He'll pay for a couple dinners for you because he's looking for that bag later on. He know you going hit him. You gotta look like this. Pay the small shits, and then boom, she gonna hit you. You ain't gotta worry about that. They feeding off of people. Literally. They give you the money because they know that you're gonna show and you're gonna floss for poor people. We under the poverty line as a group, and you gonna floss for poor people. And they know what you're going to be flossing is theirs. So it's not only they're gonna get your money, but they're gonna get our money too. But you too dumb. But you got good at rapping. I'm tired of that shit. I'm tired just because you got good at rapping and white people is willing to give you something, and that they holding that in high regard. Now they're trying to make us think that we should hold it in high regard. It ain't no more. It ain't. It ain't. And all I gotta do is say it, and then all you have to do is say it. Because guess what? We are the progenitors of this here. We are the progenitors of the culture on this planet. That's a fact. We are the creators. We could give life to something or we could take it. Period. We get to say. Right now, if an African say I ain't doing hip hop no more, it don't matter. Don't matter. I'm just being real. For Caucasians say I ain't doing hip hop no more, it don't matter. Don't matter. Because are you still doing rock and roll? Oh, because we made that shit too. You doing blues? Oh, well, we made that shit too. We make shit and leave it. You find it and get comfortable. And then call us savages. You a joke. Joke's on you. Because it took a whole lot of bloodlines to come together to make me. Now, I'm on your ass. I'm on your ass in a different kind of way, too. You certainly ain't ready. None of your scholars on this planet, not a nair, not a motherfucker. Not a nair, not a one. That's why I'm here. Keep wearing your ass out. Where's Dr. Umar at? You debate your equals? Huh? He got scared when I came at him. I only debate my equals. Really? Because you and the dude that you got that from could have got that smoke. Both of y'all. John Henry Clark. Y'all all could have got it. He devoted his life to books that Caucasians wrote. You see what I'm saying? Problem. How about you have a authentic thought in your brain from time to time? See what I'm saying? You basing your whole shit off of what they put down. You just put yourself down to a 6 genome sequence. Is what you did. They're a 6 genome sequence. I'm a 15 genome sequence. Why would I even consider what you have to say about me or anything else that has to do with anything else? Why would I even consider it? I'm your pup. Why the hell would I ever? I'm the pup of you, man. You don't know shit. That's why you call this the new world. That's how much you don't know. You running around scraping off bones of my ancestors. Yeah, assigned in nationalities. Yeah, this is a Malaysian. Hey, look at this one over here, man. He looks like a Caucasian. Nah. Nah, homie. Those days is over. The shit's over. All the rappers out here, you getting held accountable for your words because you committing atrocities. You are helping white people on every single level. And the ones who have a lot of money are helping them. It ain't even, it's crazy. The ones with a whole lot of bread, they don't got no melanated friends, I don't think. None left. Maybe one or two. I heard Jay-Z wouldn't even give his own cousin $4,800. I would have did that just because I don't care if I got billions of dollars. Right? I'll make him head of something. Here, you know what? You want that? You need money? All right, let me hear. Let me help you out. What you doing? Boom. Put him in the pocket. But you won't even. That shows that you turn white. Everything you turn white. Not only could you help the whole, you could literally, you and a couple of your homeboys, you could throw a couple fundraisers and literally get melanated people out of the situation. But it's not conducive to what you want to do because you are them, point blank. So, with that, I'm gonna go ahead and take it on back. I just want to come on for a minute. I gotta get ready to get going though. But yeah, yeah. I'm gonna come back on later on at 7 o'clock when I get done my son's game today, and I'm gonna jump back on here. I'm gonna upload these receipts to the John so we can drop some other receipts. And plus, I got way more stuff in that study. I got so many receipts right now. It's like it's not even fair. They literally their consciousness is phasing away. Even on your channel, Doctor, I noticed your numbers ain't doing like they was. You looking kind of dry. You looking dry, and you looking like I don't know why anybody would send their kid to be taught by you. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm friends and all of this. I'm not here to be friends with you. I'm not here to be friends with none of y'all. Pan Africans, period. I'm here to push this consciousness hard as possible, period. This is the ancestors who got my back. Ancestors ain't rocking with you at all. You literally are being funded by white folks. Like, let's just be real. All of you, every one of you, every single solitary last one of you are. Every one of you. I'm not putting you, I'm not sugarcoating nothing for none of y'all no more. You being funded by them people when you act like you don't know what this is. And if you ain't being funded, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. If there's a percentage that uh you might not be getting funded by those people, then you too stupid to be teaching any of our children. You too dumb. You too big to be stupid. So I'm gonna be real with you, man. Go get yourself washed up. You're not a small sub anymore. You a large sub now. Wash your underarms. So get yourself together. Get yourself together, cuz. You hear me? But man, this is with the love of my people, man. Y'all already know what it is. I love y'all. And you already know what I'm gonna keep doing. They took me off of TikTok for the time being. I'll be back on there Wednesday, cutting back up again. I've been working on this book, but see, I went and tried to get the book done, and it didn't work out. So I gotta go a whole nother route. Scrap that because I'm not playing with this book. The book has to be done correctly how I want it done. But yeah. But with that, man, I want to pay divine honors to the universe, divine honors to the sun, divine honors to the ancestors, and divine honors to our beautiful planet. Peace to the gods and the goddesses that joined me today, this afternoon. We're gonna get back after it later on this evening. I might put something up on TikTok to get a few more people in here because I just came on here like on a women in prayer. I just came on here because I ain't been on a live stream in a few days, and I seen some stuff they was talking about. They did a whole live stream about me. It was all four of them in the John talk. Yeah, and the earth speaks. I don't know why he says these things. And he's literally a pseudo uh ninja. Like anyone who uses the word pseudo, you know that they're an agent. Period. I mean, for you not to even consider one little piece of it shows you're an agent. Period. You're not considering any of this. That has no consideration because white folks already laid it down good enough. You're not allowed to switch that because white people made it how we like it, you know? And we like to come out of Africa. We like the oppression. We love it. We like being called slaves when we weren't. We like that. I'm coming for y'all. Side netter. Let me put y'all's name out there. Because I'm not the person who to be like, oh yeah, there's some people that be side netter. You and your whole crew. You are scared to death of me because I made you look stupid and I was up there for 30 seconds and I made you look like a complete idiot. So, which you are. You said birds pooped the terra preta in the Amazon rainforest. Literally. Side netter, Dr. Ma'at, think that the Amazon rainforest was pooped there by birds. That's what they will teach you. So if you go to their school or subscribe to any of their shit, they're going to tell you that birds pooped terra preta and keep on moving. Go get a job. Go get a goddamn job. Mm. With that, I want to say peace to the gods and the goddess of this universe.